the Library of Endless Worlds. Hook. Have you ever opened a book and felt transported to a completely different world? What if that feeling was real? Would you dare to turn the page? Story. Sophie hated books. To her, they were just blocks of paper filled with boring words. She'd always preferred her phone, her games, and her videos. But one stormy afternoon, her opinion about books was about to change forever. Rain hammered the windows as Sophie dashed into an old building she had never noticed before. The sign read, "The Infinite Library." Inside, the air was warm, and the scent of aged paper filled the room. Dust motes danced in the dim light filtering through stained glass windows. "Hello, young lady," came a soft voice. Sophie jumped and turned to see an old librarian, her silver hair tied in a neat bun. "Caught in the rain?" Sophie nodded, trying to shake off the awkward feeling. Yeah, just waiting for it to stop." The librarian smiled knowingly. "Why not browse while you wait? Perhaps this one?" She held out a book with an ornate leather cover. Its title read, "The Library of Endless Worlds." Sophie hesitated, then took the book. "Thanks, I guess." She flipped it open, and something incredible happened. The room around her faded away. Suddenly, Sophie was standing in the middle of a lush green forest. Birds chirped in vibrant colors, and animals with wise eyes walked upright and spoke. "Welcome, traveler," said a fox wearing a tiny jacket. "What is this place?" Sophie asked, wide-eyed. "It's the world of whimsy. Turn the page to discover more," the fox replied, tipping his hat. With trembling hands, Sophie turned the page. Instantly, the forest dissolved, and she was plunged underwater. She could breathe. Around her swam shimmering mermaids and fish glowing like stars. "Join our festival," a mermaid exclaimed, her voice like a song. Before Sophie could respond, she turned another page. This time, she found herself on a futuristic alien planet with towering cities of light and skies filled with flying vehicles. "Earthling," an alien with 3 eyes greeted her. "Care for a tour of the galaxy?" Page after page, Sophie traveled to worlds more beautiful and bizarre than she could have imagined. Medieval castles with knights and dragons, deserts with talking cacti, and even a moon made entirely of candy. But then she noticed something strange. The book's pages were growing heavier. Each world pulled her deeper, and she wasn't sure how to get back. In a moment of panic, Sophie cried out, "I want to go home!" A warm light surrounded her, and she was back in the library. The librarian stood in front of her, smiling. "Did you enjoy your journey?" Sophie stammered, What just happened?" "You discovered the power of imagination," the librarian said gently. "Books hold more magic than most people realize." From that day on, Sophie couldn't stop reading. Every book became an adventure. Every story, a new world to explore. She even started sharing her favorite tales with her friends, who couldn't believe the change in her. What would you do if you found a magical book that could transport you to different worlds? Would you be brave enough to turn the page? Comment below and tell us which world you'd love to visit. Moral: books aren't just words on a page. They're keys to endless adventures, limited only by your imagination. So, the next time you pick up a book, remember, you're holding the power to travel the universe in your hands. If you enjoyed Sophie's journey, hit the like button and subscribe for more magical stories. Who knows, maybe the next story will take you on an unforgettable adventure.